Of course, one great benefit to doing online work is that you can access all the amazing websites out there for games, worksheets, reading samples, and more. The next several slides will show you many of the resources that I access on a frequent basis for both children and adults working on a variety of skills. Our last video will look at how to use online resources that already exist or ones that you might want to make yourself through the internet.
Okay, so let's take a look at how we can bring websites into Zoom. I've brought up a trial session, no one else is connected, but just to show you what it looks like in Zoom, if you're using this platform, you're going to use the share option, and then there's a couple ways that you can share it. You can either share just your screen. If you have another monitor up, it will show right here as another one, or you can actually share each individual program that you have open. I'm just going to go ahead and share the screen for now. So the first website that I want to show you is Kia. This is the shared activities. These are made by other people. You can make your own. It's completely free, and there's a variety of different ones. I just typed in R to see what sort of R activities there are. You can play Hangman, Battleship, Jeopardy, all sorts of really cool things. And there are activities for pretty much anything that you could think of that you might be working on. So we're going to go and look at what this Jeopardy game looks like. If we just put in a couple names here, you can play a two-player game that's already been generated for your different R activities. So this is a really nice one for all ages, really. You can make it as language heavy as you need as well, which is really cool. But I did want to go show you what it looks like when we play with Ida in Monument Valley, just so that you can see the difference of what it looked like when we were in document camera versus screen sharing. And so you can see that it loads with sound and everything. I'm going to turn the sound down because that's a little loud. And it's nice and clear. So again, the students will not be able to click to do anything. If they come over here and want to click this, what I do for younger kids is I don't even tell them that there's an issue. I'll have them go ahead and click, and I can hear it on my end, and then I'll push the button for them. So there's that little bit of delay, but not a big deal. I also use it as an opportunity to get more expressive language out of my students. So if they say, oh, I need to go over here, I say, well, I can't see where you're pointing. Either they can use this to kind of help them, or they can say, I want Ida to go by the crow, or I want Ida to go by the bird, and we get a little bit more language out of it. If you've got teenagers and kids that are a little bit older and understand technology has its glitches, go ahead and tell them that they just need to either put their mouse where they want to go or tell you directly. So that's screen sharing. You can use all sorts of different wonderful apps. Just know that it doesn't have that clicking functionality, unfortunately.
Another good vocabulary and language resource comes from ESL Games Plus. In general, if you find ESL sites, there's going to be a lot of really good resources there. And ESL Games Plus is nice because it has all these different games. These are cute ones for kids where they have fun animations, and then as the games come up, there's personalization that they can do so that you get an astronaut or an evil doctor. So this is cool because it has lots of features of speech and language, including vocabulary, grammar, categories, parts of speech, and questions. You can see here they even have some spelling games with Hangman. And then the games include sentence comprehension, or sentence completion, memory, Hangman, Jeopardy, word searches, crosswords, videos, quizzes, and PowerPoints, as we talked about earlier. And all of this is free. Now that we've looked at some existing resources, you may be asking, well, I want to make my own things. What can I use for that? So the next couple slides are going to go through some great websites that you can make your own activities and games to customize it for your clients. So the first one is an interactive whiteboard. This is called Real-Time Board. And like what you can get on Zoom or other websites with whiteboards, that's its main feature. However, it's a little bit more robust than just having a white sheet. You can see here that you can choose different templates if you want to work on a Venn diagram, maybe for vocabulary, or you want to have some sort of flow chart where you're going through a problem-solving process. So all the features they have are the basic whiteboard. You can drag and drop if you wanted to make a game that way. And they also have these preloaded organizational templates.